y'all that shooting when you off, you off.
Take it away,
Go
Mark.
ahead, Carl. Take it away.
Welcome to Eat Sleep Sixers. And I hate to say, but I love to say, I told you so. DT, are you with me? Are you in the comments now, brother? I'm going to go to the comment section. And in the words of our brother Joey, Sixers win. Sixers win. We all feel good about this win tonight against a top tier team in the NBA. They were playing well. We stopped the guy from what he likes to do. Shout out to Matisse Thybulle for showing his elite form of defense. Matisse is back, and when his D is going, his O is going. It's not like other players where the O contributes to the D. If the defense is going with him, then the offense is going to come along right with that. So, shout out to Matisse. Team win. Everybody ball like they were supposed to, for the most part. Uh, I'm happy tonight, even with an off night from the big
Hey,
fella.
ABC is in. ESPN is interviewing Matisse Thybulle right now. That's how you know how key his defense. They are interviewing Matisse Thybulle right now.
Steph, I'm going to call him the Steph Stopper. Because tonight, man, and you saw it all over Steph's place. It got to a point where coach had to call the timeout. Look, Draymond, I don't care what you got to do, bro. I want you to hold, pick him, do whatever you got to do so Steph could get an open shot. And they tried it for a while. They got called for a few offensive fouls. It's just no stopping Matisse once he got his web on you, man. It's no stopping him on that, man. Shout out to that guy tonight. He gets his flowers. That's what we need from
For
you.
sure, for sure, for
Hit
sure.
the open shots, elite defense. That's what we need from you. Good game by him.
And we
That's
always say that we be wanting more out of Matisse, and I think a lot of people get confused that we want to see Matisse have 18, 20 points. No, just make the open shot and defend your ass off. And he
That's
did
it.
that tonight. He
That's
did that
it.
tonight.
I
Honestly,
just wanna give my flowers to BG for starting the 30 point from the bench situation. Every time the bench scored 30 points,
we
9
win.
out of 10, we get that dub.
We get that
Just
W.
saying.
We get that W. Uh,
So so real quick, we're going to do the results of over under. The Curry brothers only scored 28 combined, very
cause
low. We'll forget about that. We don't care about that one. What I
yeah.
care about is the call out of the defense
Hold up,
saying,
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
I know
Hey,
what
hey, hey, Jose, I can't do it.
I
Please
got it. I
highlight.
got it.
Thank you, thank you. And yo, you know what? I appreciate you, my brother. You know what I mean? Very humble brother, man. You watch us every night,
Hey,
and,
hey,
and
real
everybody's wrong
quick
sometimes.
for the viewers, I need you to bear with me just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Bear with me. Let's go.
Iverson draws Jordan out. Watch this. Big, nice play.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come, Philadelphia, on the run. Stand up and cheer. Number one, Philadelphia. Here they come, team of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come, here they come,
sir. Yes, sir.
Man, that
I
the
had, I
feeling,
had to play
the
that. I
feeling
had
that
to
the
play
song gives you. Ooh, it's
that. Oh boy, goosebumps all day long.
Here they come. Here
hey.
they come.
We made one agreement that you would stop singing, Carl. Come on, Carl.
Hey man, after a night like this, you lucky I didn't start the show. BG, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna give another guy his flowers tonight, if you don't mind.
Flowers, go ahead, go ahead.
Brother Tyrese Maxey. This is all we need you to do, bro. Be you. Be aggressive. When you come off that pick, if there's a little bit of daylight, attack. Attack. You are elite at finishing
You know,
at the rack
I
for a
picked
small
him as
guy,
my
man.
X Factor player, and he started
Yes,
the
you did.
3-point competition today. I'm sorry, he started
Yes,
it.
you did. I think he
He
went
started.
2 for 4 on a night. I
He
believe he.
started it.
Yeah. Really, really good game by him, man. We just need everybody to stay in their roles. Do your job. If you do your job, if everybody does their job on this team, we could stick with any team in the NBA. Point blank. You know, we have the X factor in Joel Embiid. Go
That's a
ahead.
fact. That's a fact.
Uh, Embiid said Steph was not breaking the record in our house. For sure, for sure.
Matisse said that Steph was not breaking the record
Yeah,
in our house
yeah, I
tonight.
like to say that. Matisse said, "Nah, here."
Nuh-uh.
I love Matisse taking it personal. You know, he took this matchup tonight personal, and you could tell all throughout the game. Every time they would give him a cheap foul, he just was in it. He was locked in, and you know, Tobias didn't shoot us out of the game tonight, which was good. He has to let the offense come to him. You know,
So, so,
you're. Go ahead.
so I got a question.
Go ahead.
You just gave Doc Rivers his flowers, right?
Yes, sir.
Although this was because we were playing Steph Curry, one of the most elite scorers in the NBA,
Yes,
you
sir.
made a change. If
Yes,
you're
sir.
Doc Rivers, do you go into the Memphis game next and Matisse is back on the bench?
I
Um,
I would.
I got
Did
something.
Matisse earn a he probably should be our starter role
I
today?
got something to say, man.
Speak your mind.
I don't know what got into Doc. He didn't do the all bench lineup today. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. It was definitely a mix of Seth
I
Curry
don't know
in
how
there.
many games we've been crying for this man and complaining about his all bench lineups, and then he chose the right game, to be honest with you, to pull that off. It worked. It worked. It worked. I don't care what you say. That made a difference. He would have threw that all bench lineup into these guys shooting the way they were shooting. Poole had a great game. You know what I'm saying? The rest of them guys were shooting good from the perimeter. That all bench lineup made it. The all bench lineup not being in the game made a difference. To
Most
be
definitely.
honest,
You,
to the
you
mix
know,
of the substitutions was good on his behalf. I give him that. At first, I was a little mad, but he proved me wrong and saved his challenge for late in the game when it mattered. Steph didn't have to shoot three foul shots, which you know he's really good at from the free throw line. I mean, they did come back and shoot a free throw, but you got to earn those. You can't get no freebies. You know what I mean? One thing about free throws is they're free. Number one,
Mhm.
and the only points you get when the shot clock is stopped. So I'm not feeling that.
and B got 11 of those tonight. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
was wondering, I didn't know if you knew.
He's perfect. He's perfect.
Oh, I didn't know if you knew. I just wanted to throw
He's
that out
perfect.
there.
He's
I just wanted
perfect
to
from
throw
the
that out
line
there.
today. He's perfect from
That's
the line today. So
essential. That's
you know,
essential for Embiid to get to
Embiid
the line.
didn't play his game that we normally used to, but he came on the court and did enough.
Yeah.
And he made some key shots in the fourth. You know what I mean? Which we definitely needed when the game was getting a little close there at the end. And he helped build that separation to
Most
solidify the game. So shout out.
The key that I like out of this game when I look at the box score is Joel Embiid only played 33 minutes. And a W. Usually in W's, he playing 38, 39.
Yeah.
And a W, he only had to play 33 minutes. That is huge.
This is big right here. And Sims, we beat the refs too. Yes, we did. Because
Absolutely.
old boy number 14 with the Navy SEALs haircut, he was trying to get us.
Yeah.
He definitely was trying to get us.
Yeah.
He dropped some money in Vegas for Steph to get for Steph to break the record in Philly. That's what it was.
I want to touch on another Ant Sims comment. Green to the bench was the move. And we've been talking about that all year. Is it time to put him on the bench? Maybe he'll be more comfortable. Maybe he'll add a veteran presence on the bench, another shooter. And I think he did just that. And you know what? I don't want to. We are missing an elite defender in that starting lineup. Putting Matisse Thybulle in that starting lineup gives us that elite defender that can guard one, two, or three. So you know what? As long as Matisse Thybulle is hitting those open shots, I do not mind him in the place of Danny Green. But if Matisse Thybulle is not hitting those open shots, I mean, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but I'd rather Danny Green off our bench. I hear what you're saying, bro. I heard what you're saying. Derek Thomas is very entertaining.
Can I give? I'm not gonna give flowers, but can I give a flower to someone?
You give out a flower.
The aggression. Granted, it wound up not being a great shooting night, but I love what he gave us today. The aggression of Shake Milton when needed was big.
Oh yeah.
He was being so aggressive at the right time.
You heard Berg right on cue.
Yo,
Right?
Bird, look.
Right on cue, Berg. Right on cue, Berg.
Yeah. We got to postpone it to further notice. I do want to give an extra flower
Go ahead.
for a play that did not go in, but I got to give you a flower, Mr. Drummond, because that aggressive Shaq-like dunk attempt was insane.
And he was angry about it.
Yeah, listen, you missed it, but I still jumped off my seat like you made it.
Yeah.
Shout out to you for
Hey,
showing that aggression.
wait. The key word in this comment is A3.
He broke an 11. What was it? 11 misses.
That three, I'm not gonna front though. That corner three he did make was big.
It was clutch. But that's another reasoning for me liking the Danny Green to the bench move, because Danny has his cold nights here and there, but Danny most of the time open for three, money ball. So I like him off the bench with those guys, and giving another option to score possibly, besides Shake. So and defense, because there's really no defense in that second unit outside of Drummond.
Outside of Drummond, yeah.
Outside of Drummond. So if Danny Green to the bench, I think is something that we should explore further. That Doc should explore further.
And that's not a knock on Danny. Like
Nah.
You're just at the point in your career where you would be better coming off the bench. You're not a starter anymore, in my opinion.
Nah, not at all.
That'll help out that whole all bench lineup that we cry about all the time.
Sure indeed. We're feeling good about the night, man.
He definitely got glazed for a block, by the way. Just saying.
Oh yeah.
That was the clean block.
We was talking off air because we was excited about this game. We talked during the fourth quarter while the game going on, man. And honestly, Drummond's play is very, very key to Sixers wins, because if he's playing well, that does mean the big man doesn't have to, play 39 or whatever minutes. He can sit on the bench for a little while and rest, and we still get that productivity, if not more, because Drummond brings things to the game a little bit better than Embiid does. The offensive rebounding, the blocking,
pick and roll.
Pick and roll.
Everything that like Embiid's a beast without a shadow of a doubt. But there's certain things we do complain about Embiid is sometimes he can get lackadaisical on defense, and Drummond makes up for that.
He's locked in all the time on defense.
Yeah,
that's his side of the ball that he's best at, and he knows that. So great game tonight, man. We're not gonna blow it up too much, but we're excited for Sixers wins like y'all are. And
I'm gonna blow it up. You know why?
Wow.
Because when we happy about beating subpar teams, everybody like, well, that was just Oklahoma City. This team suck. It was just okay.
What they gonna say now? That was the first team in the West. What y'all got to say now?
They're gonna say now.
What y'all gonna say now?
What my man AI used to do? We're
gonna hear crickets tonight in the group, guaranteed. For real.
I don't know. Drew, I ain't heard from Drew since he went live the other day.
Mm,
I ain't heard
mm,
from Mr. Chamberlain since he went live the other day.
mm.
I agree with Berg on this one too. We can't use the COVID situation no more, man. That
Most definitely.
yeah, we can't milk that. That's done.
Oh,
That's over.
wow. I didn't know this. That's huge if that's the
Oh
case.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Excellent win tonight, man. We stay on the West Coast side of things with our next game against the Memphis Grizzlies, who aren't, your old Memphis Grizzlies. They can play ball. So, we're going to have to come. We're going to have to come with the same type of effort. So I'll post the question that y'all posted earlier in the show just to get a solid answer all the way around the horn. Do you keep the same exact starting lineup out there for the Memphis Grizzlies game?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see a way to not like. We got enough film on Danny Green in the starting lineup. Is it always bad? No, but when it's bad, it's very bad because of the amount of minutes he gives us, and having the difference. This is the difference between Matisse and Danny Green starting. Danny Green starts, plays 30 minutes, has 6 points, but that's it. Matisse plays 30 minutes, has 6 points, but stops the best player on the other team. That's so much more than what Danny gives us. It's so much more. It's just a difference in starter. Yes, Matisse is limited offensively. Matisse can't hit an open shot as consistent as Danny Green, but the other things he brings to the starting lineup is leaps and bounds over what Danny brings us right now. And like I said, it's not a shot to Danny. It's just you might not be a starter anymore. You might be at the point where it's, yo, let me come off the bench.
And he can average the same amount of
The
points
same
and
amount of
effort off the bench in a limited amount of
Listen,
minutes.
I wanna throw another quick stat for tonight, real quick, before we like dive into next game.
Let's do it.
Golden State Warriors shot 85 shots, and over 50% of those 85 shots were 3-pointers. Just saying.
I've
I,
been I've been rocking it with dudes for a year about this topic, and I can't help it. I'm old school, and I know teams have won championships with this recipe, but I'm still a big believer in playing inside out. And tonight was a direct point on why, because the 3-point shot can be schemed for. You can run somebody off the 3-point line with an elite defender. When you got an inside beast, an interior presence, it's hard to game plan for that. You
Yeah,
know,
but
even
it's like my boy Joseph just said right here, yo. So no matter how good we played tonight, yo, somebody
yeah,
gonna go on that group and talk crap.
come on, man, come on, man.
Somebody gonna find something negative to say. Trust.
how come it be? He had Looney on him. It wasn't
And
kill. He didn't have 40.
Ben Simmons would have stopped him at 0 points. Imagine.
Sean, my man, Berg Harrell. Next comment, man. And I agree with this, man. This type of win is character building, and it could give you momentum for these next slew of games that we have. Beating a top tier team like that and seeing your teammates elevate their game. Now it was up to them to hold each other accountable to stay on that level of ball, because the way we played tonight was not the way we played last game. Was not the way we played last game with the same players. So, a different starting lineup, of course, but the same players overall. We didn't see the same Matisse. We didn't see the same Curry.
The same
You know,
Drummond.
we didn't see the same Drummond.
This Drummond tonight was what we need out of you, Drummond.
Eh, eh,
9 and 9, 4 for 5 from the field is what I want to see Drummond all season.
most definitely.
That's why,
Embiid
that's
does
why I
get
mess with Derek. That's why I mess with Derek
he
Thomas.
keep it a bean.
He be seeing it just like me, bro.
He does get disinterested on defense. I think he has more his mind on offense a lot of the times, but maybe the maturity in him will come in some time where he's focusing on he knows he learns how to even that out, because you have to even that out. You can't be looking down court thinking about your next offensive possession while you're on defense and somebody small is driving to the rack on you. Put them on a back. Do you know what I mean? Do something. So I do notice that. At first I thought it was a conditioning issue. I don't think it's as much as a conditioning issue. I just think as a the guy has his mind on offense a lot. So, I want him to take some of that energy and put on defense, not to put a dark cloud over the Sixer win tonight. We just keep it real on the show, and that's the only knock I got on that guy, man. Period. His whole game is that I think he could be more aggressive on defense and rebounding at times with his size. So, you know, he said also the Jazz had more size with Gobert and Whiteside. That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
We was able to, but to be totally honest, Embiid was dominating those matchups as well. I just don't think he got as much post touches as I would like deep in the post.
Yeah, I'm about to say that because I can't remember. I can't remember. I think Whiteside got a good block on him and defended him pretty well a few times, but he did pretty much whatever he wanted with Gobert.
He did whatever he wanted with Gobert. Moved him all around.
Yeah.
If those who hasn't really seen Gobert, because where he play, he's a little light in the ass. He's a hell of a defender. That makes him a hell of a defender. The fact that he's a little lighter, agile, he could run around, and be pinning them to the paint, that's a problem for him.
He did the one backup move to do the layup, but he pushed the Gobert all the way to the free throw line.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if y'all remember that.
Like a baby boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Most definitely. Berg said this was a true testament tonight of how defense could be a difference maker, and that's absolutely true, because we obviously weren't the best offensive team on the floor tonight, but we were the best defensive team on the floor tonight. Where the fuck are man? Okay. Now get that. Y'all called it. Y'all called it. It was coming. Hey, Tom. We're not going to talk about that tonight. It's a Sixer win. I felt like I said a nice thing. I said Tobias didn't shoot us out of the game, which was great. He made a few good shots, but I feel as though, I have no more to say about that. That's all I have to say about that.
Let's leave it alone. Let's just leave it.
Let's just leave it alone, and time. Let's just leave it alone for the night. We're trying to stay in good moods. Y'all trying to get the Henny out, like last show. Get my man head steaming. Look, Jose, this is right next to Jose's shoe. So,
yo, Penny, call me.
It is the official drink of the NBA. I mean,
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
my number ain't changed. I know y'all don't got it, Hennessy, but my number ain't changed.
How y'all feeling? How y'all liking our chances against the Memphis Grizzlies on the 18th, coming off this win?
I think we have a hell of a chance. They whole damn lineup hurt. Ja Morant out, Steven Adams out, Jaren Jackson Jr. out. Like, we should beat that team. Like,
we should
beat that team.
I don't want to say we should just run all over this team. We kind of said that about Charlotte, and look what happened.
Look
what happened.
We had a rough 2 days with them. They left.
We still won. But I'm saying though,
they got these, and we got these.
We seriously should have stomped them. Come on, even.
But I didn't say
more the second game than the first one.
Listen to what I said though. I didn't say we should stomp Memphis. I just said we should beat them.
You notice?
Yeah. I didn't say we losing. I'm always gonna say dub all day.
There's no tick for our guy tonight, our young boy, the shooter.
Yeah, Zay Joe ain't getting no burn tonight.
Nah, he ain't getting no burn tonight. I noticed that. Maybe that was a direct reflection of Danny Green sliding to the bench and playing that wing role, but and Danny wasn't playing bad tonight.
Memphis is not on a six game win streak either.
False
stat and films. They just lost to Dallas. Lost to Dallas 3 days ago.
Yo, he pulled that thing out his butt like a suppository, bro.
Real quick.
And the crazy thing is, I thought it was a foul. I was like, all right, I'm glad he used it, but we about to lose this challenge. And then when they said no foul, I was like, all right, I guess.
Nah, Curry threw his arm forward, bro. That's what
everybody throws their arm forward when they shoot.
No, he extra did, bro. He extra did it, bro.
I think one of the players that benefited from the the opportunity to launching yourself into a defender is Curry the most. I think him and Harden You know, they made that a big part of their game. Now, for the credit of Curry, he was able to adjust this year with them putting the new rule in effect, and not be so blunt with it. But that the one tonight where they called the foul on us, he obviously lunged into the player. I think the NBA got to keep a closer eye on that, man, because I hate that play. It's not a good basketball play to me. If somebody jumps straight up with you, they hit you on the arm, prevent you from following through. Yeah, that's a foul. But you pump faking, getting the guy in the air, and then lunging into them, you know, I don't like that. You know what I mean? I don't like that. I don't like
Um, the technical foul on B was bogus. I was
BS.
pissed.
Oh
It's
yeah.
I was
BS.
pissed. He get elbowed in the head. Like, come on, man.
MB was getting beat up the whole game. Nobody was saying nothing about it. Beat up the whole game down there and whatnot. It is what it is, though. Our big guy had a rough game, and it was good to
Save
see
your best for last. Save this best for last.
saved his best for
You know what
last,
I
man.
mean?
And his team picked him up.
For
His
for,
team picked him
for
up.
all the people that always say he sucks in the fourth quarter or whatever, and he's not clutch. I didn't say he was clutch and he won the game, but he brought his best game in the fourth quarter, and that's what we needed.
That's when it
Exactly.
matters.
Exactly.
That's when it matters. So we feeling good about tonight's win, man. I know y'all are, man. We had a great team effort, team win. Ant Sims will address your comment. Hell, Curry walked too to
Oh
get that
no,
foul.
Curry tripped himself.
Yeah, he definitely tripped
Curry
himself.
Oh yeah.
tripped
Oh yeah.
himself.
Oh yeah.
And he definitely he traveled off of that trip. You know what I mean? He traveled off of that trip. So they give it we see it with Embiid. To be honest, a lot of times the refs tend to give the superstar the little nod here and there. Man, it's sickening when it's going the other way.
Yo, Berg is on a roll.
Yeah, Berg been on the roll all week.
Yo,
I was about to say, I ain't even gonna say tonight. Berg been on the road the last 3 post games.
yeah.
Pretty
Oh
much.
man.
Yo,
Pretty
Bell
much.
said you got love wins like this one. Against good teams. We've been bamboozled with some sicknesses, some injuries, and people just don't get that. You still want to count this team out, like y'all just like overlook what they went through. You know what I'm saying? No one's asking for your pity, but you gotta be real. You gotta be realist here. You know what I'm saying? Like this team been through so much, and look at their record since Embiid came back. Look at the record before Embiid left. You know what I'm saying? They're beating good teams. Come on, cut it out. Bro, give credit when credit is due.
I think for
Yes, we do have a problem. We have a major problem when it goes from the coach all the way on down. Yes, we do. And they need to be addressed, and they need to be addressed immediately. I get all that.
yeah.
But we're winning games, and that's what
Most
matters.
definitely. That's all that
That's
matters.
what matters. That's
With it-
what matters.
With that said, we'll let that comment close it out perfectly, man. This has been a great, cheerful episode of Eat Sleep Sixers off that WDT. I told you so, bro. Make sure you come back next show, pregame, Memphis Sixers.
Monday.
We'll be here.
We'll be here.
Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Be a
Let's
part of
go
the family.
Sixers.
Let's go.
Let's go Sixers.